I want to tell you a little story, okay? I get my bags. I go back to the car. It's a few blocks away to get the free parking today. I go to the car. I'm unloading. Taking everything out. Like, I'm trying to reorganize, trying to get that tire flat. Get everything in the trunk going, you know? Didn't work out. I couldn't have both tires flat on their belly. Both wheels, sorry. Because the one with the spare now, it's too wide, so it doesn't sit flat on. There's not enough room. So one of them has to be a little bit curved. Anyways, I took everything out. I was trying to move around. Some guy bikes by really fast. I look at him, full balaclava, all black, ready to rob somebody. Guy's staring at me. He's looking around. He's looking for people. On the prowl, okay? Straight up criminal, like goofball criminal. I'm like, I feel uneasy, you know. I just brought the car to London, and now, you know, cars on the road, nobody's with it. They don't really give a fuck. But he sees all my shit. Oh, this car's got a lot of stuff. Maybe just come back for it tonight. I mean, I'm thinking, all right. I'm not staying longer than I need to. And then, I think that's bad. Guy comes by me, his eyes are bulging out, okay? Bulging out. He's staring at me like... Alright, I'm just gonna look away from this guy. No eye contact, obviously. And he goes, nice! So I'm thinking, oh, maybe it's just the car, you know? And he bikes off. Oh yeah, thanks, man. But there was something odd about him, so I didn't get friendly. And guy bikes by again. I'm just trying to do my thing, man. I'm just cleaning my car. I'd like to be left alone in peace. Guy bikes by maybe like 4 or 5 times, okay? I'm like, this guy is a fucking creep. This guy is mental. And the last one, he bikes by, he goes, fucking sexy. I'm like, oh god. I would have broke his fucking nose. It's a real thing. You know, some of us guys get, ladies, okay, listen. You're not the only ones getting sexually harassed, okay? Some of us guys, we get it too. And it's not fun, and we don't like it. So I'm like, alright. This guy's fucking... If he's biked by 6 times, you know? I'm like, this guy ain't going away. After that time, when he said that, I see him bike down. And that's when I was finishing up with the car. So I'm closing my door as he's like, oh, he's ready to leave. Yeah, oh, yeah. So what do? These guys are just listening to my fucking weird story here. What do? I'm like, all right, I'm gonna leave. And as soon as I lock the car, I start walking away from him. He just gets so excited. I could see him down the road. He's just, oh yeah, I'm gonna follow this guy. Oh boy. And that, when I saw how he was like, his body language, you could read it all. And he didn't have to say nothing. I knew what was going on in his head. And I'm like, no, back to the car. I forgot something. So, you know, I start, he's freaking out. He's like, why is he going back? And he's literally blocking the road. He's in the middle of the road, at the end of the road, where there's like a main road, and I'm pulled into like a side street, okay? He's at the end of the side street, just like looking back, like, oh, where's this guy? When is he coming? And I'm like peeking out from under the car. I'm just trying to see where this guy is. I could just see I'm not trying to look up and let him know I'm on to him. He doesn't know I'm on to him, okay? I'm playing it clean, smooth operator, okay? And he's like tripping out. I'm looking, I could see his hat. I could see which way his hat's pointing. And I'm like, all right, he's not looking now, all right? And what do? Fuck, I'm stuck. Eventually, he starts moving a bit. So I'm like, oh, maybe he's leaving. I lock the car. He's like, oh, yeah. So he starts going down the sidewalk that he thinks I'm going to go down, right? Because there's a big street. There's nowhere else you can go unless you want to run into fucking into traffic. What do? I run into traffic. I ain't going that guy's way. I'm not trying to get nobody following me, all right? And I'm in a city where I'm not a permanent resident. I'm not trying to get arrested for self-defense, okay? Or maybe I just don't like the way the guy's looking at me and I want to punch him in the face, you know what I mean? So I'm just protecting myself from getting charged and put in jail the night that I'm leaving, okay? And I'm protecting him too in a way, okay? This guy's biking down the sidewalk. I look, I'm like, yeah, I'm going across the street. There's buses, everything. I sprint through, and he's like, looking at me, he's like, oh, how am I gonna get on the other side of the road without him noticing? And he's like, it's so obvious how he's trying to make sure that I don't know he's on to me, you know? Like, he's trying to stalk me. And he's like trying to just like look and just make sure he knows which direction I'm going. And he's on the other side of the street, on the sidewalk, slowly biking. Where's he going? Where's he going? I'm walking. And then we're coming up to an intersection where he can cross over. I'm like, So he starts crossing over. He's basically in front of me. I got, maybe, I don't know, like 30 meters until I get to the end. He obviously can't come my way. I'm gonna be on to him. He's trying to follow me home or something, this guy. Like, I'm serious. This is the creepiest thing, one of the creepiest things that have ever happened to me. And so I'm like, all right, this is bad. If I get any closer, it's gonna get to a point where he can try and come behind me, and then it's gonna be even harder to dodge this guy. So what do? I run back across the street. But here's what I do. As soon as he's not looking, I go, right? And then I made sure to get behind a bus so he couldn't see me. And then I just snuck through an alley. Like, I was trying to walk with the bus, and he's like, oh, where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? I'm like, oh man, this guy is fucking weird. Oh, there's no way I can continue down the street, even if I'm on the other side of the street. So I'm like, I gotta get out of here. So I see a little alley. As soon as the bus is blocking, because he sees me now. I thought he saw me. I don't want to take no risk, okay? So maybe he sees me going down this way. As soon as the bus comes by, I sprint into the alley. I take a corner, another corner, and I'm out of there, okay? Out of there. I ain't dealing with no fucking shit like that. Oh, and before he came by and said, oh, fucking sexy, these guys come by. The guy who came the first time, the guy with the balaclava, he comes by again with a buddy. And then they say something as they're biking past me. And I'm like, ah, man, this is sketchy. Like, this city really sucks. Like, I love London. Like, I've come here so many times growing up. And it's never been as filthy and disgusting as it is now. And when I say that, it's because of the crime. It's just so unsafe. Like, you cannot go out and feel safe. Like, you always have to look over your shoulders, even in the nice areas. This was a posh area. I forgot to mention, we're talking like the nicest skyscrapers in London, in central London, okay? Brand spanking new neighborhood. there is like money everywhere. The nicest cars. It's not like a ghetto. But here's the thing with London. Everywhere you go, the ghetto finds its way. And I just feel bad for people who have to deal with this. Like people who have grown up in London or have started a family in London, started a business and family. They're set up. You can't just fucking get up and leave and go like I'm doing. Like, I pulled a major, like, what I did was, like, extreme. You can't just do that. And even now, I'm like, I don't even know what my plan is. So I'm looking at these people, and I feel so bad for people who have to live in cities like this. It's not just London. It's not just something happening in the UK. There's Canada. US has had cities like this forever. And I don't know, man. It's just like, kids gotta grow up in this kind of city. Kids gotta grow up around that. Around those kind of creeps, around those kind of criminals. You can't even have your phone out. Doesn't matter where you are. Somebody's gonna try and steal it. The news is literally just showing you people biking around stealing people's phones. That's what it's come down to. Like, the news looks like an episode of Cops. And here's the thing. You can't walk down a road in London without having CCTV pointed at you. You can't go down the highway without, like, a camera every fucking mile, okay? There's cameras everywhere. Everywhere. And, like, the city with so much top-down control. So much surveillance, okay? It's ridiculous. Like, it's actually to the point where it's like, I don't like how many cameras are here. It's just uncomfortable being under so much surveillance and just knowing that every step you take is monitored. It's like being in a casino, man. And you have all that, and you still manage to have a city that's so corrupt. So full of crime. I'm walking around, it feels like Gotham, bro. It felt like Gotham. Tonight? I have to go get my car, man. I left. The car's still there. I had to sneak back for the alleys because maybe this fucking rapist-ass fucking loser is waiting for me. I don't want to be harassed. I don't want to be bothered. I don't want to have to fucking punch somebody in the fucking face. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to my car thinking, oh, has somebody smashed through my windows? Because it's dark now. I'm going to have a gun pulled on me. Driving out the city. 30 minutes getting through London, and Google Maps decides to take me through London's fucking sketchiest hoods. I look to the left. Fried chicken place. Cool. Why is there bullet holes all over the glass? Like, I didn't know it was this bad, man. And even when I came, I was like, you know what? Look, it's not that bad. It's not like, look, I got lucky. And clearly my luck ran out on the last night. And it was a sign that, you know, you stay here any longer, these are the possibilities that are here. Oh. Oh. Oh my god, I still have a portion of my burger? Oh my god. I thought it was over. I thought I ate it all. Listen. I'm gonna sleep in this parking lot. The cheeseburgers are way better in England than Canada. There's something better about the meat. I want to end off on a good note. Today I went to a town. The town that I picked up my car from. The port city. I've seen videos of, you know, rural towns in England. Some of them not so nice, some of them nice. I get off the train, there's not any graffiti anywhere. Anywhere. And when I had to stop and think about how that's what I'm thinking about, I'm impressed that there's no graffiti anywhere. It was really nice. Every corner you take, everybody you walk by, hello, good morning. That's what it should be like, man. And you've got just all these criminals. I don't know. Look, I don't know enough about the politics here. I'm not gonna engage in that. But something's being done wrong, okay? You know, like it can't be that bad. It cannot be that bad. With that much surveillance, that much police power. We don't have that in Canada. We don't have all those cameras just up your face. I mean, we're gonna probably start having it. But it's just fascinating to me how the crime justifies this, and yet this doesn't seem to improve the reduction in crime. I don't know. Yeah, so that's it for today. I'm gonna make one reel, and then